Hi everyone and welcome to Tech Cravers. Imagine pulling up to your next battle with a full shiny squad, perfect stats, perfect team synergy, and you didn't spend weeks grinding for it. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing today. This is Pokémon Champions on Switch and Switch 2, and in this video I'm gonna show you the fastest way to build your shiny dream team, skipping almost all the grind. Now quick heads up, this isn't some random shortcut or exploit, this is a clean legit method, but it does depend on something really important that a lot of you might have missed. So here's the plan. While I'm running through this battle, I'll break down exactly how this works, why it's so fast, and how you can go from 0 to a full competitive shiny dream team in basically no time. And trust me, once you see this, you'll never go back to hunting the old way again. Now, let's get into it. Alright, so here's the deal. The real key to doing this fast is that you have already set yourself up in advance. And if you have watched my previous guide, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. Because in that video I showed you how to transfer your entire shiny collection from your 3DS save straight into Pokémon Home on Switch and Switch 2. So instead of starting from scratch in Champions, you're basically importing years of shiny hunting instantly. And if you haven't done this yet, pause this video and go watch that guide first, because everything we're doing here builds on that. Now, once your shinies are sitting in Pokémon Home, this is where things get really interesting. Because getting them into Pokémon Champions and actually building your team is way easier than you might think. Let me walk you through it step by step. Now, just like in my previous guide, you'll need a Pokémon Home paid subscription to access your full collection. But the good news, you don't need anything crazy, you can just grab the 1 month plan and it's about $3, and that's all you need to get this done. And once that's set up, go ahead and click the Pokémon Champions icon in the bottom right corner of Pokémon Home. That's your entry point, and this is where everything connects. As I mentioned earlier, if you followed my previous guide, this is where all your shiny Pokémon are finally going to show up. Now you might notice that some of them have a red icon next to them. Those Pokémon aren't currently available for battles in Pokémon Champions. But there's a good chance that that changes in future updates, so definitely keep an eye on that. For now, all you need to do is go through and select your favorite available Pokémon just by pressing the A button to mark them. Take your time here, build the team you actually want to use, and once you're happy with your picks, press Y to send to visit Pokémon Champions. And after that you're done in Home. Go ahead and close it, and then jump straight into Pokémon Champions instead. Once you're inside Pokémon Champions main menu, go ahead and click on Recruit. From there, select Collect from Pokémon Home. Now you'll see your visiting Pokémons, and at this point you got two options. You can either send them back to Home or collect them in Champions. Go ahead and choose Collect, but before you do, you'll get a disclaimer about transferring Pokémons into the game. Make sure you read through that, and once you're good to go with it, just hit Yes to confirm. Now head back to the main menu and go into Battle instead, then Ranked Battle, and either choose Single or Double Battle. Now before you jump straight into matchmaking, there's one thing you definitely want to do first. Move up to your team and open the team editor. From here you'll see your current starting lineup and your bench, including the Pokémon you just transferred over. Now some of them might have a big red icon on them, and that means they've got a move that's not allowed in Pokémon Champions. So just click on that Pokémon and go into Train Pokémon. And here you'll be able to see exactly which move is causing the issue. Fixing it is actually super simple. Using victory points, or VP, which you earn from ranked battles and other activities in the game, you can swap that move out for a legal one. Just select a new move, spend a bit of VP, and you're good to go. And once that invalid move is gone, that Pokémon is now fully usable again in ranked battles. So yeah, just go through any of your invalid Pokémon and simply train in a different move to replace the restricted one. Once that is done, you can start adding them into your main lineup. Build out your starting 6 and take them straight into ranked battles. And that's everything I got for you in this quick guide. If you followed my previous tutorial, you can now literally in just a few clicks build your absolute dream team of shiny powerhouses and go out there and dominate in Pokémon Champions. I really hope that this guide helped you out, or at least gave you the push to finally build your favorite team. And if it did, make sure to drop a like, because it genuinely helps the channel a lot. Subscribe to Tech Cravers if you don't want to miss more videos like this in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one.